yeah, that is not so great, but there is a benefit in that. And I realize why that number is what it is. Well, obviously, I haven't been eating properly, but I'm not really stressing about that particular number because at the end of the day, it is really just a number. But something dawned on me when I realized that weight loss is not in the front seat of my life anymore. Now I'm trying to move it back up, but at the same time, that's a good thing because it's not really a thing that you want to take over your life. Yes, it's a goal you want to achieve, it's a goal I want to achieve, but it's not something that I'm going to allow again to completely rule my life. Now, that is not to say that I'm not going to go after my goal, because I will. I will reach my goal by the end of 2012, which is to lose, to be at 150. You know, you can do the math. By the end of the year. And I'm going to do that regardless of that number. You might look at it and say, well, girl, you ain't doing nothing. Girl, you at 207. How you going to do that? But yeah, I'm going to do it because I've sort of put into perspective that it's not necessarily about losing weight. It's more about achieving a purpose. And the reason why, my weight loss has taken a back seat is because it's taken a back seat to something else that is right in line with what I see as my purpose, which is to use my life in a way that it is a service to somebody else. So my purpose in losing weight, for example, is to show that through actions and desire and, just a simple decision to change your mind, to put your focus toward achieving a goal is possible, and I want to show someone with that. So yeah, don't expect me to regress at all. But what has taken a front seat to weight loss is my writing. I've been focusing so much energy on my writing that I haven't really, especially in this last 2 weeks, like I really turned it on in the last 2 weeks. Just to kind of give you a little background, I'm writing a trilogy. It's going to be in the young adult market. And how that fits into my purpose is that, I want to leave a legacy with my life. I love words. I love to write. I love to communicate. And I like to affect people in what I would see as a positive way. And so, yeah, it's taken a back seat. But the good news is that I'm back on YouTube. I am keeping that accountability. I'm gonna really use what I've already built from this point on to propel me forward. And I'm really happy to be back, and I'm happy to be able to say week to week and show not only myself what I should be held accountable for, but also that other people are watching me. That kind of turns it on a little bit. But anyway, I want to share a quote with you guys, and it's by Napoleon Hill, someone who I really admire and someone who has, he's obviously passed away now, but if you've ever read his book, Think and Grow Rich, you know who he is. But there's a quote that he has said, and I've, pasted it to my wall, and it's, so instead of, for example, seeing this as a setback, I choose to see it as something that I can learn from, something that can be a catalyst to, developing and further developing towards something that I want to achieve. And so in the comment section, if you will, I want you to do 3 things. Because what I would like to see on my channel, really even if it's just for my own benefit, is I want to be more connected to the people who are watching me. I want to know more about the people who, especially the ones that regularly comment on my videos. I want to know more about you, and I want you to be able to, maybe encourage somebody else. It can be just like a little network of encouragement on my comment section, if you will. But I want you to do 3 things. The first one is to share a goal that you have that you should have achieved by this point, like this particular day or this day in 2012. You should have achieved it already, but you haven't achieved it for some reason. For me, that would be, for example, my weight loss. You couldn't tell me when I first started my weight loss journey that in 2012 I would still be in the 200s. You wouldn't have been able to convince me, especially once I started going. But here I am. But that doesn't change the desire that I have to move toward that. My goal weight. So what's one goal that you have? The second thing is what's one reason why you feel like you deserve that goal? And only share what you want to share. I'm not asking you to give me your most intimate details, but just one reason why you feel like you deserve that goal, because if you didn't feel like you deserved it, you wouldn't have had it in the beginning. And then the third and final thing is to, I guess, read somebody else's and ask them a question about their goal, because I think what that will do is that gets people thinking again about the reason why they set the goal in the first place, and it kind of gets that ball rolling again. And I think that it really, if we help each other in some way, even if it's just a little bit, then we ultimately help ourselves. You help somebody else to succeed, you succeed by default. That's something that I really, truly, truly believe. So if you could do that for me, I would really love that. And if you don't get asked a question about your goal, then before I go to sleep tonight, I'm going to ask you that question, because, not only am I genuinely curious, but I don't know, I might be able to learn something. But anyway, thank you guys for watching my video. And I will see you guys, if not before next week, then I'll see you guys next weekend when I do my second weigh-in.